Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the basics of the web-based software called Piskel. Before I show you how to upload and add animations to all your drawings, I just want to show you the basic tools on Piskel. So go to your internet browser, type in Piskel, and log in using your Gmail account, and then click Create Sprite. When you look, the center of your page is your canvas, so that's where you're going to be creating your artwork. On the far left are all your different tools. You have different stroke width tools. You have tools used for filling the whole page in with a certain color. You have tools for erasing and drawing shapes. You have tools for moving certain things. You also have selection tools where you can select something and hit Control X, which will cut it, or draw a box around something where you can cut and then kind of paste it around to different places. You also have a tool, which is kind of cool, where it creates a symmetrical image. And also tools that allow you to create line segments really nice and easily. Another tool which is helpful is trying to change the color of something that's all of that color. Let's say you want to change all this black to, let's find a new color here, red. If I want to do that, I have that red color selected. Click the Paint All Pixels the Same Color tool and click there, and changes all to red, which is really nice if you want to make a broad change to some things. So those are some basic tools in Piskel here. So I'm going to really quickly, quickly select all this and push Control X to delete kind of what I've done. Now, over here, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use layers. So layers are in one thing is in front of the other. So let's say I have this red box here, and I want to put something behind it. So I'm going to come over here to the layers. I'm going to click Add Layer, and I know what layer I'm depending on if this appears and is visible, or if it becomes faded and becomes invisible. So right now I'm on a layer where the red square is not. Now let's change colors and change shapes. I'm going to be doing a circle here. I'm going to fill that in real quick with that color. And now I can see that this circle is in front of the box here. Now let's say I want to put the box in front of the circle. I can just move and rearrange these layers. So now they've swapped. So it's nice to keep those separate because then I can move these really easily depending on the layer. So that's going to be really helpful for your animations later on. Some of these other tools here, again, you can flip things, you can rotate things, you can clone things, you can align things really quickly and easily here. So it's a nice tool to have. Final thing is the animation. Again, this is why we're using Piskel. So Piskel allows you to create an animation. So this is your frame. And if you look at this, I can duplicate what is already here. So let's say I want to duplicate this image. And then I want to take this move tool and move this circle. And now it's kind of pulsating because it's moving and swapping back and forth between these two frames. Now you can decrease that speed or increase that speed. It may go a lot faster. It depends on your frame rate. Now let's say you want to have this like rotate around this square here. So I can keep kind of moving this, duplicating it, and create, again, like a stop motion video of this rotating around my thing. Now, obviously, I got it cut off, so it kind of got messed up here. So I created an animation with 10 frames, and it's 13 frames per second. So I can slow that down. I can speed that up so it's going really fast. But that's kind of the basics of an animation that you're going to apply to your video game project. Once you're done working, always save. Go to the floppy disk here, click Save, and save to your gallery. You can call it whatever you want. If it was a character, I'd call it Character 1. If it was environment, I'd call it Environment 1. If it was a power-up, I'd call it Power-Up 1. So you can make sure you keep track of it. And always save it to your gallery. If you wanted to save it offline and upload it to your browser, that's fine. But I would for sure save it in your gallery. When you hit Save to your gallery, it's going to render. And then you can go to your gallery here, and you can see all the things that you've created, including my most recent thing, which is right here. So again, I've created all of these different things. and you'll be able to see all of your different things that you created again as well. So that's the basics of Piskel.